Happy Tuesday, class. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up exercises, beginning with our chest expansion. Exhaling on the expansion and inhaling on the rounding or the scooping. Make sure that when you're rounding or scooping that we're also tilting that pelvis up and under, engaging those glutes, rounding those shoulders, dropping that head. Let's come on down for cat and cow. Let's go ahead and inhale on cat. Again, tilting the pelvis up and under, rounding the back, scooping. Exhaling on the cow, up, arching the back slightly, tilting the pelvis back and upward. So just a reminder about our breathing. We just want to try and find a rhythm. And that is that transition from inhale to exhale. Trying to slow it down, create consistency and length in the exhale. All right, dynamic, hips forward, on the arms, all the way back. All right, come on down to a seated position. We're going to go ahead and go into our 100 exercise. A little bit of a change today. So instead of our legs being bent, we're going to actually extend our legs all the way up, but keeping them vertical. Okay? So go ahead and come on down, and we're going to bring those legs straight up. No open angle, just straight up 90 degree here. Okay? Scooping, chin to chest, shoulders rounded. Begin your 5 pumps for your inhale, 5 pumps for your exhale. Keep count. All right, leg circles a little bit different today, so we're going to try and transition from a small to a medium to a large. Not too many repetitions of each, but we are going to go both directions on each leg. So make sure that we are maintaining an open hip when we are warming up with our leg circles. Bent knee, slight open angle of the hip, so the pelvis is slightly open here, or the hip joint is open. Pelvis is already open. We're going to start with small, and then we'll increase the size to a medium, and then increase the size to a large that is a comfortable opening for your hip. At the top, we're going to reverse, go back to small. Remember, the entire leg rotates. Medium. And large. Go ahead and drop this leg down. So even with leg circles, it just being a warm-up exercise for our hips, our legs, Even the lower back is involved and the lower abdominals are involved. Even though this is a leg circle, we can really focus on our breathing here. So this is a really good time to practice that rhythmic, very lengthy breath, okay? Go ahead and bend the knee, open the leg, small. Medium. And large. Notice that my trunk stays still. At the top, we're going to reverse into small. The leg does the work. Medium. And large. All right, bring this leg down. We're going to go ahead and begin. First time through is one exercise at a time, just warming up, minimal reps. Second time through, we will double up today, going through the second time, the second set of exercises. There are a couple of new exercises, and I'll take the time to obviously teach you and slow it down, but the second time through, we will double up. Okay. We're going to go into our traditional single leg stretch. So knees are in, head and shoulders are up. We are immediately scooping. And just as an easy warm up, we are gently pulling on this bent leg. Other leg is parallel to the floor. We're going to point those toes, really extend the length of our leg, flexing those muscles, tightening the muscles all through the leg, out through the toes. Breathing. And rest. Next exercise, we're going to modify the double leg a little bit the first time through. The second time through, I will change it up. So we're going to bring our arms underneath our legs. So go ahead and bring the knees in, hands over the top to start. Head and shoulders are up, scooping. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my hands underneath my legs. As I extend my legs out, I'm going to reach out with my arms. Bring my hands underneath with my legs in and out. And rest. A little bit of bridge work here. All right, so when we lift our hips, we're going to go ahead and lift our arms at the same time. So simultaneous, we're going to lift arms and hips at the top. Hold here, tighten those glutes, hamstrings, and come on down. Let's inhale at the bottom and exhale as we lift. And down. Inhale at the bottom. Or on the way down, you can start to inhale. Exhale up. And down. One more time. Up. And down. Good. All right, so we have crisscross. Go ahead and bring those knees in. Hands behind the head. Shoulder blades up. Scooping, chin to chest. Slow rotation across the rib cage. Full extension of that parallel leg. Staying scooped throughout the movement. Slow it down. Breathe. and rest. Nice. All right, hopefully you're doing well right now. Good warm-up exercises here in the morning, if you're doing it in the morning. Single straight leg stretch. So this is a nice gentle pull on the back of the leg. So this will increase flexibility as we go through the exercise. I want you to attempt to increase that stretch, that flexibility in the back of that leg there, okay? Both legs all the way up, head and shoulders up, scooping, chin to chest, gentle pull on the back of the leg, gentle pull, a little bit more, stay scooped, breathing, chin to chest, just pulling a little bit deeper each time. So we're actively stretching here, assisting. Last one, and rest. All right, I want you to go ahead and bring your knees in, knee hug. Slightly lift the rear off the mat by pulling those knees in. Just gonna release some tension in that lower back. All right, modified double straight. Legs all the way up, hands behind the neck, head and shoulders up, scooping. We're gonna bend the knees, extend the legs out. Pulling in and up. Let's exhale here, blow all this air out. Inhale at the top, exhale. And rest. All right, roll up holds, changing a little bit. We're just going to extend our arms back behind us. So we'll start with our arms behind us, slight bend of the knees. We're still holding at the top, but I want us to see if we can put together, coordinate the arm sweep with the lift of the trunk. Still scooping, still tightening, still engaging inside to out, those pelvic floor muscles. So we're squeezing from the inside out. Pressing that low back down into the mat as we lift up and hold. Exhaling as we lift. So we are sweeping the arms up. As soon as we see our arms, head up, scooping, lift and hold. Come down. Again, sweeping, lift, and hold. And down. And up. And down. One more time, roll up, hold. And down. Roll to your side, push yourselves up. We have roll downs. All right, so our roll down holds are going to be a little bit different in that we're just going to, when we're holding on that roll back, that roll down, we're just going to slightly rotate or open to our left, back to center, pull up, and then we'll roll down and then we'll slightly open to our right and back to center and lift up, okay? Slight bend in the knees, arms outstretched, collapse the spine. We're gonna lean back, staying scooped, and rotate open just a little bit, back to center, come back up, and then we'll come down and to the right. and down. Open left, center, and up, and down, open right. Back to center, and up. Good. Extend your legs, front stretch, legs are together. Big stretch over the top, exhale. One more. Good. All right, go ahead and bend your knees. Stomach massage. We're actually going to hold our feet off the ground, so that seated balance position, but we're only going to extend one leg as we have been with stomach massage. So hands underneath the thighs, seated balance. So we are scooped, rounded here, head is down. And as I lift one leg up, I'm going to flatten my back and slightly lean back and slightly lower this leg away from this knee here. Holding this V position here, still holding on to the legs. Pull the knee back in, scoop. Other leg extended. Just a slight lean back and a lowering of this leg. In. Other leg. Drop. So we're changing again the position of that lumbar region, that lower spine. That back, flat back, and rounded. Pulling the abdominals in. Flat. All right, feet down, legs extended. All right, spine twist with a little bit of a side bend. So my hands are going to start behind my head, sitting up tall. I'm going to twist in one direction, maintaining posture. Come back to center. Twist in the opposite direction. Back to center, and from here I'm just slightly tilting to my left, back to center, and tilting to my right. So a nice easy, minimal side bend. Twist, twist, bend or tilt, back to center, and tilt, back to center. Good. Bring your arms back onto your elbows, leaning back. Okay, so go ahead and bend both knees here. So again, when we're leaning back, we want our rib cage up and chest up, abdominals pulled in, our back is stabilized here. So what I'm going to do here for my leg work, I'm going to bring my knee in, extend my leg up, pull my leg down, knee in, leg up and down. Abdominals are engaged. Breathing. Good. Let's switch legs. Knee pull, leg lift, extend down. Come on forward, split your legs, spine stretch. Remember, Remember, we want to lean forward, leading with our chest with a flat back. Scooping on the way back in. Exhale. All right, go ahead and bring those legs together. If you'd like to layer your mat for rolling like a ball, you're just simply going to fold your mat in half so that you have more support on your spine. Okay, right there. Rolling like a ball. Remember, we are really focused on the scooping part so that we can control our pace of our roll. Hands underneath the thighs. Seated balance position here. Staying scooped. We're going to roll back and roll up. Roll back and up. Mat back to normal. We're going to go into mermaid. So go ahead and bring your legs to your sides. Find your position. Strong posture. Holding onto that shin. Nice and tall. Easy the first time through. Nice and easy. Gentle pull. Just warming up. Hand down. Over the top. It's so quiet at my house, outside and inside. It's almost eerie. Go ahead and switch your legs. Find your position. Sit up tall. Last one. All right, knee hug. We're going to center ourselves before we turn over for our back exercises. Just release your back. All right, come on over to your tummy. So we have our slow swim. We've done this before. It's opposite arm, opposite leg lift. So one arm and one leg are down on the mat at all times. We're just lifting our head and our upper chest, so we're just resting here on our rib cage. And I'm going to lift my right arm with my left leg, keeping my pelvis connected to the mat. My left arm with my right leg. When I lift my leg, I want to tighten my glute, keep my legs straight. When I lift my arm, I'm just lifting and reaching forward, keeping my head in a neutral position and trying to breathe as consistently as possible. This is very much a strength exercise. come up onto your elbows. Single leg kicks. We've done this before as well. We're going to lift our hips up off the mat. I'm going to pull one heel in towards the rear, other heel in. While I'm kicking, I'm tightening the muscles in the hamstrings, tightening my glutes. Toes are pointed. Abdominals are pulled in. Back is stabilized, and I'm breathing. And come on down. All right, new exercise here, double leg kicks. So we're going to bring our hands behind our low back. If we can, I want you to interlock your hands. If not, you can just rest your hands right here on your lower back, okay? Go ahead and fold your legs, so bend your knees, resting here on my chin. I am going to extend my arms and extend my legs as I lift my trunk up off the mat. Extend my arms, bringing my legs in and my arms in. If I am not interlocking my hands, I'm just going to reach back. Extend, reach back, in. So hyperextension of that back. Lifting those legs up off the mat, those knees, locking those legs out, pressing the pelvis down, squeezing the shoulder blades, exhaling on the lift. All right, hands outside the chest, legs down, up and back for low back stretch. Okay, so I believe this is a new exercise. This is called hip rolls. I'm going to come down into my low plank position here. So on my elbows, my knees are going to be off the mat here. So I'm in this low plank position here. Abdominals are pulled in, my back is stable. I'm simply just going to roll my hips to my left, back to center, dip my hips to my right, back to center. If you need to modify, you can bring your knees down and just a slight roll from side to side. Okay? All right, here we go. Hip rolls. Control the move. Control your breathing. Just dipping the hips from side to side. You're going to feel this in your arms, holding your weight up. You're going to feel this obviously in your low back. Good. Knees down, table position. So we're going to burn these shoulders out a little bit, staying in this position here. All right. So from here, we're going to do some table leg work here. I'm going to bring my leg out to the side, keeping the leg bent. I'm going to extend my leg, pull my leg back in, pull my knee down. Other leg, out, extension, in, and down. Everything is slowed down. Abdominals are pulled in while I do the work. Here we go. Out, extend, pull, and in. Other side. Out, extend, in, and down. Again, out, in, and down. Last one, out, extend, in, and down. Good. Go ahead and stand or kneel up tall. So we've done these hip thrusts before. Keeping my glutes nice and tight and my back flat. Legs are nice and strong. I'm going to pull my hips back with my arms forward, so I'm just slightly sitting back. And then I'm going to pull my hips forward, glutes are engaged, and arms come back. Again, nice and strong in our trunk. Hip back, hips, thrust forward. Last one. Good. All right, so this time we're going to lean back. So again, one unit. I'm leaning back, coming back forward, okay? Only lean back as far as you know that it's comfortable and you know you can get right back up to kneeling tall. Shoulders back, lean back slightly, and forward, and back, forward, back, forward, one more, and back, and forward. Good. All right, come on down to your side. Come all the way down, hand propped behind your head. Hand is out in front for balance. Legs are straight with the trunk, so everything is in one line here. I'm going to work on some outer leg lift, so the upper leg, I'm going to lift up, and I'm going to keep it here, nice and tight and strong. Abdominals are pulled in, and I'm going to pulse up and down. Breathing. Again, strong, tight, strong. Good. All right. Go ahead and lower that leg. Come up onto your elbow. Bring this leg back behind you. Inner leg, inner thigh. Lower leg, hand out in front, same thing, lift up, pulse here, pull your abdominals in, hold them there, nice and strong, breathing, good, and down. All right. Go ahead and fold that leg, both legs bent, on our elbow here, arm outstretched on our side. We're going to reach over. So we're lifting the hips and pushing the pelvis forward as we reach over. And down, hips back. Up, down, up, down, one more, up, and down. Go ahead and switch sides, all the way down. Upper leg work, here we go, pulse. Everything nice and strong. and down. Come up onto your elbow, leg back, inner thigh, lift up, and pulse. And down. Bend both legs, arm on hip, and up and over, reach overs. Up, down, up, down, up, down. One more. Up and down. All right, seated position, knee hug. Center ourselves here, and then we'll begin our second time through. All right, we are going to come on down. So we're going to double up, and we're going to go from single leg, go ahead and bring your knees with you, single leg to our double leg traditional with the arm sweep, okay? So focusing on our breathing and our scooping. Here we go, single leg. Last one, bring both knees in, hands over the top. We're going to reach back, sweep our arms around and gather our knees. Double leg, traditional. Reach back. Exhale. One more. Head down, feet down. Bridging, arms up. Here we go, up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down, and up, and down. All right, we have crisscross followed by single straight, both knees in, head and shoulders up, hands behind your neck. Rotate across that rib cage, keep your shoulder blades elevated. Slow it down. Last one. Both legs all the way up. Single straight, gentle pull on the back of the leg. We're still focusing on the scooping and the breathing. One more. Bend your knees, knee hug, relax your neck. Pull. And release. All right, modified double straight. Both legs all the way up, hands behind the neck, lift up, bend your knees. Extend your legs out, knees in and up. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Feet down. All right, arms back. Slight bend in the knees. Roll up holds. Let's see if we can go a little bit higher in our lift. Sweeping up and down. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale, one more. Exhale. Roll to your side, push yourselves up. All right, so roll down holds with a slight opening, left to right. Here we go, arms extended, collapse the spine, lean back, open left, back to center, lean up and down, open right, and up. And back, open left, and back, and open right. Good. Legs extended and together, we have front stretch. Over the top, exhale. One more. Bend knees, stomach massage, balance position. One leg extension. Here we go. Extend, lean back slightly, lower. Open knee in. Other leg. In. Other leg. In. Other leg. In. One more each leg. Feet down. Legs extended. All right, here we go. Arms extended this time for spine twist. Twist. Back to center. Twist. Back to center. Hands behind your neck. Side bend. Back to center. Side bend. Back to center. Arms extended. Twist. Center. Twist. Center. Hands back. Lean. Center. And lean. Center. All right. Hands back this time. Instead of leaning back on our elbows, slight bend of the knees. Rib cage is still tall. You can widen your arms here. You can keep your arms bent if you'd like. Same exercise though. So it's in, up, and down. Other leg. In, up, and down. In, up, and down. Last one. Good. Spine stretch. Legs split. Big stretch over the top. Exhale out. And in. One more. Good. Legs together. Bend your knees. If you need to layer your mat for rolling like a ball. Hands under the thighs. Balance position. Focus on your scooping and maintaining this rounded position here. Head down. All right, go ahead and come to the side. Mermaid, find your position. Let's see if we can go a little deeper into the stretch from side to side. Maintain posture. One. Switch your legs. Find your position. Sitting up tall. And the hug. All right, we are going to turn over for our slow swim onto our tummies. Remember, one arm, one leg off the mat. Here we go. Lifting up and down. Come on up on your elbows, hips up, single leg kicks. We're going to pulse at the top this time through. Holding on to our abs, holding them up and in. Keep your back flat and strong. Come on down. Hands behind your back, interlocking or laying on the back there. Bend your knees. Double leg kicks. Extend and lift. And in. One more. Good. Low back stretch. All right, so now we have those low plank hip rolls. If you want to keep your knees down to modify, that's fine. Just don't want to go too deep on the roll. Knees up, back flat, hip rolls. Dip the hips from side to side. You're just shifting your feet from side to side. Knees down. Table. All right, so the leg work. Instead of the leg coming out to the side, we're going to bring it back. Table position. So keeping my left leg bent, I'm going to lift my knee back, extend my leg, pull my leg in, and lower it down. Other leg, right leg, up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Up. Last one. Kneeling tall. All right, we're going to combine the hip thrusts with the lean backs. So it's going to look like this. Hip thrusts, hips come back, come forward, and then I'll lean back with my arms raising up. Hip thrusts. Again, just make sure you're only leaning back where you feel comfortable enough to get back up without sacrificing form. Last one. All right, come on down to your side, all the way down. Hand prop behind your head. Outer leg work. Lift up and pulse. I want you to bring this leg forward. Keep pulsing. Back to center. Forward. Back to center. Good. Down. Up on your elbow. This leg back. And lifting and pulsing. Flex your foot this time. Bring this leg forward slightly, pulsing. I want you to pull your abdominals in, hold them there, bring it back to center. Breathing forward, back to center. Good. All right. Bring both knees, connect the knees. I want you to extend the top leg out. Still doing reach overs, arm on hip. We're lifting up and over. So that bottom leg is bent, and that top leg is straight. Up and over. Last one. And down. Switch sides. Outer leg work. All the way down. Lift leg and pulse. Bring it forward. Back to center. Forward. Back to center. And down. Good. Up on your elbow. Leg back. Inner thigh. Flex the foot. Here we go. Up. Pulse. Forward. Back to center. Forward. Back to center. Good job. Hold the legs. Okay. Extend the top leg down. Arm on hip. Reach over. Last one. Good. Seated position. Knee hug. Center. So we have seated accordions. Hands on knees. Come on back. And up. And back. And up. And back. And up. Last one. And back. And up. All right, new arm exercises. Go ahead and extend your legs all the way down, sitting up tall. So these are called figure eights. Our arms are going to be at our sides, sitting up tall, strong posture. I am going to create an 8 with my arms, keeping them at the side. So I dip my hands down, I dip my hands back. So my shoulders are rotating forward and back. Figure eights. Get a little shoulder burn today. And rest. Nice. All right. The next exercise, these are called arm pulls. So just a different exercise. Same thing, we're still really just working the shoulders, but we're going to hold our hands out in front of us with our palms facing down. Arms about shoulder height, okay, or chest height. From here, I'm going to pull my elbows in towards my sides as I rotate my hands upward towards the ceiling. So when I pull them back, I want to try and squeeze my shoulder blades together and really try and tighten my muscles in my arms, okay? Make fists with my hands. So I'm out, palms facing down. I rotate and pull. You should feel this in the shoulders, in the upper back, biceps, as well as your lower back, because you should be sitting up tall. One more. Good. Okay. Go ahead and hug it out. Extend your legs again. A couple new stretches here. I'm going to lean forward as I come across my legs with my opposite arm. Okay, my right arm forward, across, diagonally across my legs. I'm going to sit back up. I'm going to reach forward with my left arm, diagonal across my legs. Come back up, right arm. And left arm. And we're going to reach back. So I want you to bring your hands back behind. You're just going to clasp onto your forearms. And just pull your shoulders back. I want you to lean forward. Let go of your arms. Sweep them around. Nice, easy stretch here. Good. All right, you guys, we are done today. So, tomorrow, Wednesday's workout. A little bit more of the same. Couple different exercises and a couple new exercises, okay? So keep moving forward, keep working hard, be proud of the work that you're doing, find the time for yourself. It's only about an hour every day. This is just the time for you to separate yourself from what's going on out in your life, and then just really hone in on you and centering yourself and breathing and feeling really good about what you're doing and releasing any kind of stress from your mind. Okay? I'll see you next time.